They say it's all in my head, I still feel the pain. Every time it's cold and every time it rain, feel like ice water running through my veins. Since the day I got hit, I ain't been the same. See my dog die, they blew out his brains all on the window, feel like window pane. Had to suck it up and told it to the game. Glizzy on my hip, I'm standing on my name. I'm a soul.
Doing that let's talk about it video, it made me think about this, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give y'all a story too. I'm gonna give y'all a life out the street story too, right? So this story here take place in Algiers, in around Jackson Land, around Forest Park, if anybody familiar with that area, right? And so this particular night, I'm coming out the driveway, and I'm turning on God Knows, right? And they got this police. This police has been fucking with me, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why now, but I mean, at the time, I couldn't figure it out, like why he kept fucking with me. Cause he had stopped me, the dude I was with, my brother, his old lady, and all us. He stopped us one night, and he caught us. And he caught me with a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to talk about this because anybody who hears, they'll think like, man, what the fuck, y'all must have was ratting. Somebody was ratting. But it wasn't like that. You hear me? It really boils down to the nigga had no probable cause really to stop us. But he stopped us anyway because he was fucking with me, right? I'm talking about nigga, I had a gun. I had drugs. I'm not gonna name the particular drugs I had, but I had a gun, I had drugs, and he found it or whatever like that, and I challenged him, you know, because I'm like, you had no reason to stop us and all that, and he told me he was gonna call his supervisor or whatever, and when he said that, his supervisor happened to pass, right? So he happened to let us go though, but before he let us go, he took all our IDs, the licenses and stuff. He said he wrote our names down or whatever, but he said if he ever catch us again around here, and told my brothers for sure, cause he like, you ain't even supposed to be on this side of the river. He like, if I ever catch any of y'all again, I'm gonna give y'all name to my he said I got partners in the DEA, FBI, ATF, all this shit. And he said he gonna give our names to them. So I'm like, man, what the hell? Whatever. So another night, fuck with me again, you hear me? But now this particular night, it's the third time he messing with me, right? So I was going to get my children something to eat, right? I was going to get my children something to eat, and I had some pills with me. I had some pills with me this night, you hear me? And I had my pills in this little bottle. It's like, if you don't know any better, you'll think it's just a regular little keychain, right? But I keep my pills in there, right? And so I'm on my way to go get my children something to eat. So I pull out the driveway and I see him, and I'm like, man, I hope this dude don't come messing with me. Sure enough, as soon as I'm getting almost down, halfway down the street to turn, he put his lights on, he pulled me over or whatever, right? So as he pulling me over, I hurry up and I call my girl and I tell her that this police fucking with me. I might go to jail, I don't know. So she called my brother. I mean, this ain't my blood brother, but you know, this my mud brother, you hear me? I look at him like my bro, you hear me? You dig? Brother from another mother, however y'all want to say it, you hear me? He's my brother, Glizzy. So this night, I mean, I been knew he had love for me, and I know I got love for him or whatever, but this particular night, he showed me a different side of loyalty, you hear me? I'm talking about, it's the reason why I'll go to the lengths I'll go for, you know, for him, you dig? He called me at any time of the day, any time of the night, and he need me, I'm gone. It ain't no hands down, it's no, like, how I'm gonna get there, why, none of that. I'm gone. I ain't asking no questions. I'm gone if you need me, right? And this is one of the situations why. So she called him and she tell him, she said, man, I don't know what happened, but He's saying that police pull him over and the police been messing with him and he might be going to jail. I don't know. Oh Lord, I can't take this. He keep going to jail or whatever. Cause I'm talking about I kept going to jail with this dude, bro. So my brother, man, I ain't even know he hadn't got over here this fast. I don't know where he was, but he hadn't got around here so fast, right? And he was in these little bushes, right? The police fucking with me. He pulled me out the car. He got me at the back of his police car, whatever. And he said he running my name and all this type of stuff. He checked me and all that, checking the car. And he had ran my name and whatever like that. And then he said he gonna check the car. That's why he said he was running my name. And he put me at the back of my car. And so I'm at the back, I'm on the trunk of my car. And he got me cuffed. And that's when he said, I'm gonna search your car. He ain't asked me if he could search my car. If it's alright for him to search my car. And then he told me, I'm gonna search your car. You hear me? So I'm like, man, whatever. You hear me? I'm telling him, I'm just trying to get something to eat for my children. He like, yeah, I'm gonna search your car though, bro. You hear me? So I'm like, oh, wow, this dude keep fucking with me, bro. So I happen to look back, like, and I look over, and they got these little bushes. They got a couple little bushes around where I'm pulled over at. So on the side of these apartments, right? And so I happen to look back, and I see my bro. I look, and I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, man, what the hell? And this nigga in all black and everything, you hear me? And I'm looking, and I'm trying to see, like, cause he trying to tell me something, but I can't get it. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm just kind of like, cause I'm cuffed, so I can't move my hands in them. But I'm trying to tell him, like, don't, whatever you about to do, don't do it. So the police finished searching my car. You hear me? Like I said, I didn't have nothing. I'm trying to put the cigarette out, y'all. But I didn't have nothing in the car. All I had was those pills in that bottle, right? So he finished searching the car, whatever. He come back to me. He go to searching me, and he take the keys, take my keys or whatever like that. So now he back in his car or whatever, and he come back and he taking the handcuffs off me, and he handed me my keys. But when he handed me my keys, he handed it to me with the bottle. So naturally I'm looking down to get the keys from him, because he giving me my keys. So I'm looking down. So like he jacked back. So when he jacked back, I look at him in his eyes like, what the fuck? You hear me? So he look at me in my eyes. He look at me like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? So but he make sure he giving me that bottle that I had the pills in. So when he give it to me like that and he jacked back and he look at me that certain way, I'm like, oh man, this nigga must have found them pills. But I'm like, why he ain't taking me to jail? He must ain't fine. I don't know. So he said, I'm gonna let you go or whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I get in the car and I get in the car, I drive off, but I'm really just making a block. You hear me? So I make the block and I open it up and all the pills gone. So I'm like, damn, this nigga really did. So I'm putting all two together. I'm like, damn, he must have did found the pills, and that's why he was handing it to me. Like he wanted me to know that he found them pills or whatever. You hear me? So when I make the block, my brother called me, and I get back and I spin the bin back around. I don't know where the police had then when at that time, but I meet up with my brother, and this nigga here something at me, and he said, man, boy, look, I'm telling you, brother, sis called me and she said that boy was fucking with you again. Brother, you wasn't going to jail tonight, son. On the real, you wasn't going to jail tonight. This nigga had the Draco with him, and all black, was in the bushes. When he was in the bushes, he was trying to tell me that if that nigga was gonna take me to jail, he was gonna come out and start hitting at the police so I can get away. Man, I said, man, bruh, no, I'm glad you ain't do what you was gonna do, but it showed me that you dig, it ain't going down like that. If this police would have been beating me or anything, that police would have died that night. You hear me? He was ready to put his life on the line for me. You hear me? And that's why I say we got this type of bond. You hear me? It's nothing nobody can tell me about him, and it's nothing nobody can tell him about me. You dig? For real. And listen, I'm warning you right now. If y'all think y'all could, y'all better not tell me nothing fucked up about my bro. You hear me? Because I might be the one that done you something. And it's the same way with him. Don't go try to tell him no fucked up shit about me. You hear me? For real. But that right there, what I see what made me think about this was when I'm seeing them police beat on that dude like that. Man, there ain't no way I'll be sitting there and looking at these police just beat on my dog like a rag dog, and I see he giving up, he ain't resisting, he ain't putting up no fight. You heard me? Y'all beating him like that? Man, look. I don't want to say what I'll do, because I don't like to say what I'll do, because you never know what you really will do until it happens, right? But I know I wouldn't be able to just stand there. You hear me? We'll both have to die out there. We'll both have to go to something. It's like I'm not just going to be able to stand there and let them do that. And I ain't going to be trying to have no shouting match like, stop it, he's resisting. Come on, man, just get off him. He's resisting. Nah, son. No. It just, you know, and that's my loyalty and love I got for him that wouldn't allow me to do that, bro. You hear me? So, yeah, man. Y'all think about that, bro. And think about the people that y'all call y'all friends, y'all brothers, and all that type of shit, son. Because if they ain't ready to do nothing like that, better reevaluate that shit, you hear me? Real talk, you hear me? I love my bro. I love anybody who I really talk about or something like that. They know who they is. I got love for them and they love me, and there's nothing that'll ever change that, you hear me? For real. And I don't got too many people who I claim to love or fuck with like that, you hear me? It's not too many. I can count on my hands, you hear me? It's not too many. I never did run with a big circle. I never did like be the one to have, so I don't run with crowds, like, you hear me? When I was in South Carolina, they wanted me to be in the little blood gang shit. Told them I ain't with that. I'm a gang on my own. I roll alone. Like, I fuck with people, don't get me wrong. Like, I associate with people and all that, but the gang shit and rolling with a crowd, it never been me. I like to roll by myself, son. For real. I don't call people when I have problems and all that. I like to handle my problems on my own. I like to stand on my own 2 feet as a man. You hear me? And a lot of people, that's how y'all need to be. Alright? I'm out, man. Culture.
If we don't speak for years, just know one thing. I'ma still ride. Eyes in the sky, they watching me, want me to slip up. I might fall back, but I never give up. I want the fringes like Aretha. Slice it with my niggas like some pizza. Take care.